take them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7. Packers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
The 40-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. 3 butt.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
13 yards. And a 49er first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round.
San Francisco.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Packers 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers taking a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Mecole Hardman, 70 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Mason Crosby.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bruce Irvin able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. A very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
7 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. 21.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's got this down to the 35. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
And long.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Deebo Samuel, incomplete.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hart. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Push him back. Push him back. Check. Get Mike. 150. Back two is the Mike. Mike back two. They can't hang with us. 52 is the Mike. Watch Mike. Box it. 52. Pick it up.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Throw left side is complete to Reed.
Garoppolo's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Out to the left here to Reed. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Dancing to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Back to the running game with Mostert. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Mostert And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
49er ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Darnell Savage.
It'll be a 2-yard gain. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again.
Here we go. Like 20.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 50 seconds to mark. Wait. What's the pass? Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
49er first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
This is Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Stop short of the
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Makes the score.
Gold with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
The 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Darnell Savage.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Packers' 15-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Garoppolo's pass.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Brings up 3rd down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4
just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Up 2nd and 11. at the 6-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
5-2 with the mic. Mike 26. You can choose the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Let's go. 5-52. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Rodgers throwing here. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Back to throw, Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Tonight's final score.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.